Big primary wins set up a fierce battle for the fall election. A liberal Democrat will face off against a conservative Republican in Florida's governor's race. It could be a preview of the next presidential election. Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi gives us a roundup. Good evening, Jason.
Good evening, Lauren. Many Americans are watching Florida closely. It's a major swing state. Arizona also held a primary. The president won both states in 2016 and wants to keep them red. Even though his name wasn't on the ballot yesterday, he played a big role.
Congressman Ron DeSantis won the Republican nomination in Florida's race for governor.
100% pro-life, backed by the big man himself.
DeSantis is a strong Trump ally in Congress and frequent guest on News Nightly.
We have Gorsuch on the U.S. Supreme Court, and we're going to add Brett Kavanaugh next.
The Catholic conservative will face off against a liberal Democrat backed by Bernie Sanders.
Are y'all ready to put Florida blue?
Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum would be Florida's first black governor. He's calling for the impeachment of President Trump.
He's already incriminated himself by interfering with the Department of Justice, firing Jim Comey, of whom I'm no fan of, but basically obstructing justice. And ever since that time, he has only driven deeper down a pretty dark hole.
Another closely watched state is Arizona. Fighter pilot turned Republican Congresswoman Martha McSally beat conservative challengers.
I'm working with President Trump to secure our border and keep Arizona families safe.
My friend Martha McSally, she's the real deal. She's tough.
Arizonans can't afford their health care. Some people don't have it. Those who do have it are paying too much.
Kyrsten Sinema says end the partisan nonsense and protect Arizona.
We're skeptical.
McSally will run against Democratic Congresswoman Kyrsten Sinema for the seat of retiring Republican Jeff Flake.
A big question tonight in Arizona: who will replace the late John McCain? It's up to the state's governor to appoint a replacement. Governor Doug Ducey, a Republican, says he'll make that appointment after McCain's funeral. Lauren?
Martha McSally is getting praise from the president. I met her. Her credentials are impeccable, but he did not endorse her in the primary. Why not?
Well, that's right. He did finally endorse her, though, today. One of his campaign allies, former Sheriff Joe Arpaio, was one of the other candidates running against McSally. And if you remember, Lauren, the president actually pardoned the sheriff.
Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi. Thank you, Jason.